Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today. So we have to talk about PayPal. If you follow the news over the weekend, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, I'll explain it in this video. We're also going to have a look obviously at how the company is doing. And at the end of the video, we're going to have a look at the chart because I do want to make this video as informative as I can and not just bash on the company with regards to what has happened during the weekend. So if you're interested in that, sit back and relax. And I would really appreciate it if you can hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button as well. Really helps out with the channel. Also, this video is partially sponsored by Seeking Alpha. Check out the link down in the description below to get 50% off the premium subscription. I will show you a couple of things that are well behind basically the paywall. So do pay attention in case you do not want to upgrade. So here it is. PayPal, it's down 65.79% during the last year. Right now, it has a forward PE of just under 23. So still not really that cheap. Now, with regards to the ratings here, as you can see, rating summary, Seeking Alpha authors put it as a buy. Well, this is basically the average of everybody here together, put it as a buy, plus a 3.76 score. Wall Street also has it as a buy with a higher score. Quant is basically Seeking Alpha's own, let's say, sort of algorithm. This sits at a hold with a 3.38 score. Now, overall for the company, you can see that it's not that bad. Profitability A, momentum A minus, revisions B plus. By revisions, I mean EPS revisions. Now, with growth, we know from the past earnings report, we've talked about that growth has obviously slowed down after the pandemic. And obviously with the headwinds of eBay being behind us actually, it will now be seen as, let's say, a tailwind for the back half of this year, plus obviously the years to come. They also said that they expect margin expansion towards the end of this year, going into 2023. So that's another positive thing to look out for. And then as for valuation, as I said, valuation D+, not great, still not that cheap. And that's also because, well, growth hasn't been there. Now, if growth reaccelerates, then probably valuation will be going back to a C, maybe even a C minus, as it has been there in the past. Now we can go and look at all the other things right here, but again, if you want, you can upgrade it yourself. 50% off, link is down in the description below. If you want me to go through all of this in another video, I'll gladly do that. I will obviously cover PayPal's earnings as well whenever that comes out. So now that we've got that out of the way, obviously there's still a lot of positive to come from PayPal, especially Venmo. Venmo is growing. Venmo Amazon partnership is also something we've been waiting for and probably still are waiting for, but that's something that will be and will have a positive impact on the company and certainly on their financials as well. Now, what has happened during the weekend, and I'm filming this before the market even opens or we have a pre-market number. I fully expect the stock to take a hit on Monday because what has happened during the weekend is inexcusable. Now, what has happened if you don't know? So there was a tiny, let's say, some policy changes. So this is one of the points here. They say basically that this is point number 5. They can block your account, they can do certain things, but they can also fine you $2,500 if you do one of these points. So A, harmful, obscene, harassing, promoting illegal drugs, etc. Okay, that's all fine. But then if you go to point G, it says here are fraudulent. Okay, fine, no problem there. But then promote misinformation. I mean, who's deciding here? Is PayPal the new Ministry of Truth? So in PayPal's sole discretion, they can fine you $2,500 because of misinformation. In other words, if PayPal doesn't agree with what you're saying, then they can fine you $2,500 and, well, you have nothing to say about that. And it's not just me that was angry at seeing this, it's also Brendan Carr. If you don't know who that is, he's a commissioner of the Federal Communication Commission, previously general counsel of the FCC. He says here, PayPal reserves the right to take your money if you post a message that PayPal decides is misinformation. This is why it is so vital that state and federal legislature pass laws that prohibit discrimination by tech companies and protect speech. And this is a retweet of a tweet from David Marcus, which was previously the president of PayPal, which he says here, it's hard for me to openly criticize a company I used to love and gave so much to. But PayPal's new AUP goes against everything I believe in. A private company now gets to decide to take your money if you say something they disagree with. Insanity. Elon Musk obviously agrees with him. Elon Musk, PayPal, there's also a connection there. And then when this came out, obviously it was trending on Twitter. Delete PayPal was trending on Twitter as well, on Facebook, on Instagram, people sending screenshots of them closing their PayPal account, which is the usual stuff on Twitter. We've seen that in the past with Delete Facebook, although Facebook users keep on growing. But with PayPal, who knows what might happen because, well, this is your money. So when we talk about money, people take it a bit more personal. And to be honest, they have to take it more personally because, well, misinformation. Now, if some company is going to decide what is misinformation or not, and then they're going to fine you $2,500, just doesn't make any sense. And so, because, well, we all became so loud and disagreed with this horrendous policy, suddenly PayPal came out with one of their usual remarkable statements. So this is on Yahoo News. PayPal has backtracked on a published policy that would have fined users $2,500 for spreading misinformation, claiming the update had gone out in error. Interesting. I don't know how you can let this, let's say, update go out in error. Somebody had to type all that segment, put misinformation in there, and then release it to the masses. I do not believe in 1 second that this was sent out in error. Not 1 second. A spokesman said this: an AUP notice recently went out in error that included incorrect information. So does that mean that PayPal owes us all $2,500 right now? Or what is this? Anyways, I'll continue. PayPal is not fining people for misinformation, and this language was never intended to be inserted in our policy. But it did. Our teams are working to correct our policy pages. We're sorry for the confusion this has caused. Well, this was not a confusion. You tried to do something and you got caught. Now, I don't know if you're using PayPal or if you have PayPal shares, but do share your reaction to this in the comments below. Now let's have a quick look at the graph and conclude this video. So this is the state of PayPal stock. We are now at a price last seen in March 2020, and then before that, January 2019, and also September 2018. Obviously, we have been going lower in recent months. The lowest point was 11th of July. Since then, we have been going up. You can see the MACD has turned bullish as well. We were in extreme oversold territory. Right now, we're back in a neutral zone. Now, since the MACD is still bullish, you might see this trend continue a little bit. The blue line here is the 200-day moving average. Red is 20, and I believe the green I've put at 50, if that's of any interest to any of you. Now, of course, if on Monday the market opens in red, and specifically PayPal, because of the backlash of this policy change, well, a big red candle is expected. By how much? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but keep your eyes on what is happening next week. And next week is also a huge week for the market. CPI report, PPI report. So, well, that will probably make or break this market, because the Fed is already, well, destroying this market completely by raising interest rate, because they are looking at, well, backdated things with regards to inflation instead of forward-looking things, which to me makes no sense at all. But hey, overall, that was the PayPal video. Obviously, do share your thoughts down in the comments below. Like this video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe if you have not. Would really appreciate that. check out the link for Seeking Alpha for 50% off the premium subscription. It's really a helpful website. I've been using it for a long time. I'm not just saying this because I have an affiliate link. I'm saying this because, well, it's true. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't have been partnered up with them. So that will be it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.